Good afternoon. Welcome to a video. Is it afternoon? Yeah, it's like 2, 3 o'clock. It's afternoon. Welcome to a video. So, there's something happening in this video. It's what I'm sitting in right now. It's not these, alright? If you want to see what these are going on, check out my dad and Kayla's YouTube. It'll be right here on the screen. Because those are sweet. Those are 40-inch tires. But that's not my video, so you're going to have to go watch their video if you want to see about those. This video is actually about these little guys right here. You see what I'm sitting in? I'm sitting in a racing seat. Let me show you. Just some cheapies. That's all they are. It was like 200 bucks. But they're pretty sweet. I need to polish this up because it looks super crusty right now. Don't worry, I only opened one because I wanted to see it. I saved the unboxing experience for you. So, I'm going to open that one. Probably not now. Well, you know what? I might as well open it now. I'm going to open it right now. Just because that's how nice I am for you guys. I don't really need to open it because I'm going to build the driver's seat bracket right now. And I got the driver's seat right here. So, you know. Actually, maybe I don't have the driver's seat. This is seat B. This is seat A. So maybe that's the driver. Maybe I need to open it. I'm going to open it. So, let's get this freaking thing unboxed. The unboxing experience starts right now. Alrighty, so here's this big old box. Oh, look at that. Nice. Wow. Alright. You know, it's kind of a shame. I didn't get a single sticker. What's up, NRG? Actually, this is from Enjuku. What's up, Enjuku? Come on now. Yep. Yep, got it. Oh, well, that fell over. Alright, maybe they did give me a sticker. I don't know what this is. The other one didn't have a bag. It's instructions. I don't need those. I'm a professional. Definitely not. Alright. Definitely not. I think this is driver's seat. Which, you know what, honestly, this one feels better, so yep, it's going in the driver's seat. Because that's me. So this is the plan. I'm just rambling, I know that. This is the plan, though. Driver's seat is going to be non-adjustable. I'm going to build solid mounts for it because it's my seat. It's my car. I don't care if my friends fit. I don't care if anyone else fits. It's my car. My seat. Passenger seat rail is going to be completely different, so I can't just make two identical seat rails or seat brackets. So I'm also not buying them. I'm not paying 180 bucks. Are you kidding me? What do I look like to you? 180 bucks a piece. That's not even like 2 seat rails for 180. Because then I might consider it. But 180 a piece? That's, what is that? Like $1,900. You know, I can't afford that. That's more than a Bentley. Alright? So, I'm not trying to have Bentley seat brackets. So, you know. Like I said, driver's seat bracket, non-adjustable. It's going to be fixed position because your boy is going to be fixed position in that seat. And passenger seat, I'm going to make the factory sliders work with that seat. So, let's go take one last look at the factory seats because this is the last time, hopefully, you'll ever see them. So let's go outside. Look at this. Nice seat, right? Garbage seat. Not garbage, gabbage. You gotta say it with the accent. If you don't, it doesn't work out. So it's super windy, so I'm gonna get this off the ground so it doesn't fill up with sand. But let's have one last look at those. There we go. Hold that trampoline, thanks. All right. So look at this. This is my driver's seat. Okay. This don't disregard. Supposed to tuck that little guy right in there. Look at fixed. Why don't I just keep this seat? You know what? I'm gonna return those. I don't even need it. This is fine. I'm just kidding. So this is my driver's seat. Look at this. let's just untuck that so you can get a, ooh, watch, action shot, baby. Ooh, crusty crust. What's this? Is that a nail? That's a freaking nail. Cool, I can stay in there. You see the cushions are ripping apart. It just looks terrible. This is the factory 240 seat. Absolute trash, as you can see. Garbage, all garbage. It's all garbage. And then new nice seat. Look at this. Woo. I got a fixed back because I like fixed back seats. Here's the passenger seat. Not as bad, but still pretty bad. This piece hasn't ripped out yet. You know. Uh-oh. See, it's just junk. They're just junk. So, no more. Never again will these seats be in this car. Well, those seats be in this car. So, what I need to start doing is figuring out, whoa, bouncy guy, figuring out this mounting setup here. I do see that this is adjustable, so I'm going to put this one on the lowest one to give it that little bit of rake, just so I can like lean back in the seat, because sitting straight up, since they're fixed back, you're like super straight and it hurts your back. But if you lean the seat back a little bit, cherry. So I'm going to adjust those real quick, put it on that lowest setting, and then I'm going to start figuring out how this bracket's going to be made. So, alright, so yesterday, I don't know what I filmed, I don't remember, but look at this. So, it's close, it's real close, but it doesn't hit. With the door panel, it might hit, but this is about how it's going to sit right now. It's about an inch spaced up on this side from the opposite side, and I got these here just to go across. It'll probably be overall about an inch low, or a half inch lower, because these, I need this much raise. I don't need this much raise. So, just because I have wood, I don't have metal yet. I'm probably going to raise the back up because it's super angled and I feel like I'm going to fall backwards when I sit in the seat. And, but yeah, right where it's at, I can touch the pedals. It feels pretty good. I just need to adjust the back up a little bit. So, I'll probably put in the middle one, see how that goes. But I want to make what I have here out of metal first. And then I'll do that. So, I got these brackets all made, you can see. Well, not made, but they're made enough. See that? Pretty sweet. So right now I have the seat is sitting level. Where it sits, it feels good with the hydro. I don't have my steering wheel because I'm working, so it's inside. But I'm pretty excited about what I have so far. So I'm going to keep on working. I'm going to need to space it up about an inch, get the bracket right. Alright, so that bracket's all tacked together, it's all in there as one piece, and now I need to make the seat fit on that bracket. So I just did this. I added 2 more notches, because it only had these 3, so I added these 2, so I can get this seat a little bit more adjustability and get it as low to the rail as possible there, you can see that. So just put this side back on, I'm going to put this side on now, and then figure out where the seat needs to sit so I can make more brackets off of that so I can bolt it in. So, pretty exciting stuff. It's taking a long time. It's like 2 o'clock, I think. Yeah, it's 2:20. Ugh. This is probably going to be all I get done today. This kind of sucks. I'm going to try and get it running, but I need to get this done before the sun goes down, so I got like 3 hours. So, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Hopefully next clip the seat will be sitting in the spot I need it to. That'll be pretty sweet. So I'll see ya. Alrighty, so it is a few days from the last clip you just saw because I forgot to film some stuff and then I had work and whatnot. So anyways, right now, as you can see, we're in the garage. 240's in the garage. Let me show you. The driver's seat's mounted and it's Krispy Kreme. I'll show you that in just a second. But the reason this is in the garage is because family's out of town. I got the house to myself, 3-day weekend. All to myself. That's pretty sweet. That means garage time for me. So, I don't know if I told you, but I made solid motor mounts. Those are in, both sides. Holy crap. Solid motor mounts are no joke. I wasn't expecting how violent it was going to be. Only on like startup and idle. Once you're at like 2,500 plus RPM, it kind of levels out, but like down low, it's just like, and it's pretty brutal, but it's pretty sick at the same. It makes you feel
you feel the horsepower. It's only 110, but you feel it. So, enough of that. Let me show you the seat real quick. It came out pretty minty. But before that, the reason it's in the garage is because I need to retime it because the timing somehow got off. Actually, I know how it got off. I messed with it because I'm an idiot. Anyways, retime it. All 4 new fuel injectors are in. Those are 550 cc's. I was going to get the pigtails, but I got the wrong ones, so RIP, we can just deal with those little cracked wires. That's nothing major. We'll deal with that later. So that's done. The temp sensors rewired. I was throwing that code, and then I ran the codes again. Well, I cleared that one, then I ran the codes again, and I got a code 55, which code 55 on 240s means A-OK. So, seat. Oh my goodness, are you flipping serious? I'm an idiot. I just said the whole thing and didn't record it. Stupid big old dumb me, huh? Hi, Doggimals. Good boy, stay. Alrighty, so as you can see, the seat bracket is all made. I didn't film anything because this was kind of stressful. I'm not gonna lie. I was running out of time. It was getting dark, but it's done. It's in there. The seat's solidly mounted. And it's right where I want it. It's fixed position. I know the lighting's terrible. Everything's dark in here. Just if I had my flashlight, like I said, I'd show, you know, whatever. So it's in there. It's great. It's comfy. It's good enough. However, I'm not going to paint the bracket, and I'm also not going to reinforce it. There's a few more spots on the bracket where I'd like to add like a little gusset if I can, because I like to make things overkill. So, like right now, it'd probably be good enough. I don't know how much I would trust it in like an accident though, so that's what I want to make it real strong for. I hope I don't have an accident, but you know, precautions. So I need to make that a little stronger, and I need to paint it, but after Springfest I don't have time before, because I'm running out of time. Right now it is March 6th. Springfest is on the 15th. I actually switched with someone at work, so I'm off today, tomorrow, and the next day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's nice. And then this coming weekend, I'm off. Well, not this coming weekend, but the following weekend I'm off Saturday, and then Sunday is Springfest. Ooh, I'm kind of scared about it. So, good things are happening. Let me show you this passenger seat, show you how I'm going to do it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Alright, so here's the here are the factory seats, and let me show you what I'm going to do with the rails. I already took the rails off of this one. This is passenger seat. This is driver's seat. So, the reason I'm taking both rails off is because this one, see, it's locking in place. That means it's holding. And then when you pull that, it releases when you pull the lever. So that's working. But this one that I took off is not. What is now because I pushed it, but it doesn't work. So I need these mounting tabs with the good rails. So I'm either one of two things. I'm either going to cut these off and weld them onto that one, or if I can switch the actual like slider part, I'm going to try that too, because it looks like it's just on this rail. So I'm going to try and take it off somehow. So that would be the ideal way to do it. Just swap the sliders, because then I don't have to do any cutting or welding or anything. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. Look at what time it is. 2:41. 2:40 is a great number because, you know, it's very fitting. It's very, I didn't purposely do that. I'm glad that when I started the video, it showed 2:40 though. Oh, there's something, little piece of metal magneted onto my camera. Shouldn't be like that. Alright, so, it's 2:40 in the AMs. That's freaking early, alright? Or really late, depending on how you want to look at it. So, let me tell you what's going on as of right now. So, we pulled some stuff off the car. Show you that in a second. These seat sliders, it's very, very I don't even know if this was originally driver or passenger. I have no idea. All I know is, let me see here, how did this go? This one went on this side, and this one went on this side. I need to put these two brackets on this slider rail. And I need to drill these spot welds here and here and take these two brackets and put them on this slider rail, and then it'll work. After that, it'll work. I'm just running into an issue with these. So I don't know how well I'm going to be able to explain this. It makes sense to me. If it doesn't make sense to you, I am sorry. So, oh my goodness, how did that happen? Okay, so there's two different rails. See, there's this big channel, which goes over this one right here that I'm currently using, or that I currently have clamped down. And then there's this. See how it's real skinny? See that? That is where this one feeds through. However, keep in mind that the pull handle, you pull this and it rotates this thing up, and that pulls one of these, a little cable that runs from this line all the way over and connects, so it runs from this and it connects to this. And that pulls it to allow that adjustment. So I need these to mount like this, but right now, since these are originally passenger side, these, ooh, what is this little thing? Grossy. Something on my finger. This is originally driver rails. So in order to make these work, I just have to make it go this way. And if you look at, oh crap. If you look at how this was, so this connected passenger rail like this, but see that? This is the wrong bracket for that. It's for this one. So, see this? Not going to work. So I need to put the bracket, that's why I said I need to put this bracket and this bracket onto this rail to make it fit on this side. And then vice versa with this rail, I need to put these two brackets on it. So that's got to happen. Not a huge deal. Whatever. Don't really care. This junk. So you see the valve cover's off. You see that's the front timing cover. There's timing lights. Something's going on. I was trying to get it to run right. So I have it all taken apart. I just put the bags in place. I'm not going to take them off. But the front of the motor, or the top, the valve cover, and then the timing cover are taken off so you can see this. What I will show you, let me make sure there's no metal shavings on my hand. Look at this. That shouldn't have that much play. And obviously right now the tensioner's not in. When it's running there would be something different. But I am going to go pick up a new tensioner because, where did I put it? Right here. I don't know what this tensioner is supposed to feel like. I do know it has a lot of wearing, and I do know that this is very, very easy to compress. And with that being said, this is a chain. It's not a belt. It's a timing chain, meaning that thing's got to have some oomph to push it enough to tighten the top of that chain. So it pushes right here. Uh-oh. Come on, bag. You got to stay. You got to stay. All right. The chain pushes here, and as I push here, watch. Watch the top of the chain. Oh, wait. Can I even do it? Maybe not. I was doing it. You can see that? Well, maybe you can't. I don't know. I'm just kind of shaking. But if you push this in, this tightens, obviously, because you're pushing it in right here. It goes and it tightens. Also, that could be part of the running issue because of the fact that it's so loose. It could be opening the valve slightly too late or closing the valve slightly too late. I don't know. So I'm just kind of like trying to make it run right. It's all timed. The cam gear hasn't slipped any teeth. The crank gear hasn't slipped any teeth. Timing's fine. So I'm going to do that new chain tensioner. I'm going to do... I have a new valve cover gasket. I'm going to paint that valve cover, slap it all back together, try and start it, hope that fixes the problem. I also want to do a new fuel pressure regulator because I don't know what the problem is. I'm just kind of spitballing ideas. So I'm figuring what I can rule out, basically. So fuel pressure regulator could be a problem. Rule that out. Get a new one. And yeah, that's that. I don't really have anything else to report with that because I don't really know anything. Seat bracket is exactly what I said it is. So I'm going to bed. I'm freaking beat. It's like almost 3 a.m. So I'm gonna try and get up like 9 or 10ish. Get back out here in the garage and start working. Maybe I can get up earlier. I don't really know. I don't know what my body is capable of to get up with such little sleep. So, nonetheless, I shall see you in the morning Well, it'll be the morning for me. I don't know what time you're watching this video. You could be, you're probably pooping, honestly. That's when most people, it's just statistics. Most people watch videos when they're pooping. So, you know, whatever time it is for you is real late for me currently, and I'm about to go to bed, and then I'm gonna wake up hopefully real early. So, I'll see you then. Okay, so this is what's going on. I have all the tabs. So these two tabs came off of this one, and these two tabs came off of this one, but right now how it's laid out is exactly how I need it to fit on my car. So these are, let me see, originally this was like that, meaning this was like that. So these are the passenger slides with the driver like uppers. So all stock 240 stuff. You can do this at home. It's just a lot of work. You got to drill out every one of these little spot welds. See, there's 2 holes per because there's spot welds and whatnot. You got to not damage the bearings. So there's that, and then you got to do this. So a lot of work. Wouldn't recommend it. I'd just buy one, but I'm way too cheap to do that. So I'm not gonna buy one. I'm making mine. So they're all set up. They're all laid out exactly how they need to be. See, this is here. The cable that I showed you in the last clip goes from this one to this one. So obviously when they're spaced apart, it'll work. And then this rail is for this. This tab isn't used, so that's probably gonna get cut off. This one came off of right here, but it's the one that bolts to the trans tunnel, so it's gonna be right here. So it will work, and I just need to make it fit on that seat. I'm gonna get this valve cover sanded and painted so I can dry. So by the time my parts come in, I ordered a new cam chain tensioner. I think I showed you that in the clip last night, how it was super loose. I ordered a new cam chain tensioner, should be in by noon. So I have to go pick that. Well, I think it is noon right now. It should be in by, no, it's 11:30. So it should be in relatively soon, but I'm not real worried. I'll pick it up later on today because I'm probably gonna have another late night in the garage. Yeah, so that's going. Get to sanding, get to figuring with this bracket, get to seat placement, get to a whole bunch of stuff, and I will see you in the next clip. Alrighty. Alrighty, lunchtime update. It's a little past 2 p.m. right now. Eating a Jack-in-the-Box breakfast sandwich for lunch. Not a bad choice. It's pretty good. That mixed with a Monstie right there. Doing a little editing. As you can see, the welder's right there. So these brackets are welded together. They're cooling down. I just welded them before I decided to take my lunch break. So those are good. Look at this. So you can see the seat. Dogs are chilling. It's all good. It's all good. Look at this. Sorry for the wind. Oh my goodness. Do you see that shine? Look at that. Wow. And so I'm going to sand the Nissan Twin Cam 16 valve back so it's that aluminum color. But it's like, I don't even know if you can really tell in camera, but it's freaking, that color pops. So right now there's 3 coats of gold on it. I got to do 3 coats of clear here in a bit. Haven't got a call about my parts yet. It's 2 o'clock. They're supposed to be in at noon, so I'll probably just go pick them up later on tonight. I don't know, probably like 6. So turn this music down. So lunch break update. That's it. It's complete. Lunch is going to be over in the next clip, so it's kind of sucks for me, but like you probably don't care unless you're eating lunch. Then as soon as the next clip happens, you got to throw whatever you're eating away because lunch break's over. All right, back on the clock. All right, update number 1. This is the rail that's going to go closest to the door, and it is 110% functional and done. So, like, look. Oh wait, it's really hard to do this with one hand, but there, see that? 100% functional, 100%, there we go. 100% A-OK. I got the bearings back in there. I greased it up a little in the channel so it rolls a little smoother. See that grease in there? So this one is done. That one's perfect. So this is what I did. Let me show you this real quick. What I did for the stoppers, I just put a rivet. See in there? See that rivet? And then that rivet, which is right there. You can kind of see. It's not going to focus. Oh, it focused. There it is. So door, farthest to the door is done. Now I'm about to do this. So this is factory. This little dimple, see these dimples are when it's supposed to, when it wants it to stop. So this goes like this. That goes in there. Roller goes in there. See, once it gets to that dimple, it can't go any farther because it also rolls tight against this. So there's no room for it to crawl over that little dimple. So it only has, you know, enough to go from that dimple to that dimple. And then same with the back, the farthest back slider. So it didn't, I ended up drilling out the dimple, but then I did that with weld. Look at that, looks just like that one. Nice. I did that with weld. It's pretty centered. It's not 100% center as you can see, but it's good enough. So now I'm gonna put this rail back together. This one should be a lot easier because this one was really hard because I was fighting with these teeth and this little thing. That's all I have to turn it. Whereas this one, when I start messing with the teeth, I got the whole handle. So all I got to do is just like, you know, I got leverage basically. The other one I just had this little nub and I had to put the pliers on it to turn it. So I'm gonna get this all together, and once this is together, I can attach these brackets to the seat and make the seat fit in the car. Sweet. Alrighty, so look, it's TJ Hunt. So that that situation I just told you about, I made that little weld ball. If you do this, if you're doing the same thing I'm doing, just grind it off, alright? Just save yourself the time, because I figured it out. You can't have that on there because on the back side of this, can I take this off? On the back side of this, there's a dimple, and there's a dimple, which prevents it. But if you have the dimple on there and the dimple right there, then you can't get the bearing in at all. So, you're going to have to put the bearing in first, then slide it forward, make your little weld dimple, then same with slide it back, make your little weld dimple. So, now I'm going to put the bearings in. R.I.P. Round two. Alrighty, so, as you can see, the bearing is in there. It's up against the stopper. You see that stopper right there. You see it? Bam. So bearing is in. I'm going to weld my little, you know, little bzzz right there, and then I'm gonna pop the slider rail forward and do the same thing on this side, bzzz, and then the bearings will be stuck in place. There will be no way for them to come out. And then this rail is done. That rail is done. That means I can put them on the seat, get the seat in the car. Alrighty, I don't know how this camera angle is. It's a little low. It's literally the camera's balancing on a flashlight. But look at this. Ooh, that was hot. Still welded. It's a little rough, and I'm not 100% sure why. I think it might be the... I think it's the main bearings. I feel like some weld slag might have gotten in the channel or something, but like it works. When the seat is on here, it shouldn't be a huge issue, but it's just with the seat not on here, it's a little bit of an issue. However, come on, lock it in place. Yeah. Bam. I got slider rails. Let's put them on the seat. Alrighty, both seats, as you can see, are in, and oh my goodness, let me just sit in here real quick. Ugh. These seats are pretty comfy, I'm not gonna lie. Let's put that down where it should be. So, I feel planted. I feel real nice and planted. Other seats in, so that seat sits about an inch higher, and that's just because of the slider rail. There's nothing I can do about that. But I got it all done. It's all made. It's all freaking beautiful and cherry. Not gonna paint the seat brackets. This one I still need to do some gussets because you probably can't see, because as I'm shaking the seat, I'm also shaking the camera. But a little bit of play here. Don't like that. Also looks like it's kind of bending down a little bit, but I'll fix that after the show. I just don't have time. I ended up having to modify everything, so you can see I cut that and shortened it. This right here, I also bent it down. The slider part works, so like watch this. Oh, hard to do. Wait a second, let me see if I can set this camera down, because it's hard to do. pretty sweet, huh? So, once again, just to reiterate, these, it's the driver's side uppers with the passenger side sliders. I had to switch the brackets because originally this upper is supposed to be on this side. So that means the brackets were for this side, and if you know 240s, you know there's a stud on the trans tunnel, so I had to switch those the mounting tabs. Super, super custom, super, super crazy stuff. So, engine's all back together. I'm just waiting on a valve cover gasket. As you can see, there's no gasket there, but look at how good this came out. Oh my goodness. So, everything's back together, like I said. Waiting on the valve cover gasket, then the plug wires can go back in, I can bolt the valve cover down. And then, hopefully, my car runs, so... That's sweet. Oh my. Oh my. Let me tell you. So, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you each and every one of you. I'm up to like 200 and as of filming this, 230 something subs. That's a lot. All right, 250. There's gonna be something sick going down. Probably gonna be a fat burnout video. I'm just saying, if you want to see a fat burnout, tell your friends, get it up to 250. So, but I need to get the car running first. So, you know, right now this is the only vehicle I own that can do a burnout. Wagon definitely can't. Samurai can't, and all the rest don't run. So, that's that. Yeah, so anyways, this is the end of it. So this is going to be the end of it, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to need you to do two things for me. I'm going to need you to like and subscribe, and then, you know what, third thing, if you want to, you can comment. Comment anything, I don't care, just throw a comment in there. But you're going to need to like and subscribe. You can subscribe right here, there's a video here, there's a video here. This video is part 1, wiring stuff, you're going to want to see that, and this video is something, you'll see. Like, subscribe, see you guys next time. Later.